ने टॉस ले लिया था बल्लेबाजी, लेकिन हुआ कुछ नहीं प्लान के अनुसार। पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए भारत ने बनाया सिर्फ 180, जवाब में बढ़ा दिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने 337। 157 का लीड ले लिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने और भारत को धकेल दिया इस मुकाबले में बैकफुट में। बैकफुट में धकेला ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने भारत को। एक और बार ट्रेविस हेड ने जड़ दिया वो सेंचुरी। क्या भारत लैग की है ये मुकाबला अभी तक हम जानने की कोशिश करेंगे, और क्या भारत का कभी अभी वापसी का कोई मौका है कि नहीं, क्योंकि भारत का अभी गिर चुका है पाँच पाँच विकेट, पाँच पाँच बड़ी विकेट। कौन कौन की विकेट? जायसवाल, राहुल, रोहित, कोहली और उनके साथ ही शुभमन गिल का विकेट गिर चुका है। अभी नीतीश कुमार रेड्डी और ऋषभ पंत खेल रहे हैं। भारत का अभी भी ट्रेल है 29 रन्स का। देखिए 157 का बहुत बड़ा लीड हो चुका है। 29 रन्स का अभी भी ट्रेल है भारत का, तो फिर ज़्यादा ट्रेल तो नहीं है, लेकिन लीड कम से कम पौने 300 का लीड लेना पड़ेगा, एक अच्छा स्कोर माना जाता है। कम से कम अगर भारत 200 का भी लीड ले लेता है फिर भी सम्मानजनक हो जाता है ये चीज़ की भारत ये मुकाबला को जीत सकता है। So let's start the video without wasting your time. So what India just really lacked in this match, you need to know first. First of all, India batted really poor in the first innings. They got all out for only 180. That is really a very low score. And after that, bowling department couldn't do well. And Travis had got another century. And bowlers practically lacked tactical approaches. Like you need to say that Travis Head cannot play bouncers well, so bowlers might bowl bouncers to Travis Head in order to get his wicket as fast as possible. But Siraj bowled a great Yorker to Siraj. Siraj bowled a great Yorker to Travis Head when he was playing in 140. That was totally useless because they already took 130 or 140 runs lead at that time. So that was totally useless for the Indians to get the wicket of Travis Head at that time. They already took a big margin of lead, as well as Indian batters got back to the pavilion very early today. Virat Kohli, KL Rahul, all scoring 10, 7, 11 like this, and Rohit Sharma's form is always a concern. He's looking that he had not done practice for a while because he was away from cricket for a while. That's why um, he is not looking so much comfortable in this match. And you obviously Harshit Rana, then Nitish Kumar Reddy, they don't have the experience of playing pink ball. They are playing for the first time. That is also a concern for the Indian batters, bowlers, and the whole team. Just obviously, and Australia, what they know, they have played a lot of pink ball tests. I think probably 12, out of which they won 11 and lost only one. That was this year only against West Indies, where Samad Joseph got the last wicket. He bowled brilliantly, got 5 or 6 wickets, and made Australia to lose the match. As as well as Australia's team really performed well. They got a long term holiday, you can say. One type means the match was ended on 24th of November, and this match started on 6th November, means 10 to 11 days gap there was in between. They got a lot of time to practice. That's why they have strengthened their powers and fulfill their needs, means whatever they were lacking, they just fulfill the needs. Because Labuschagne was not in form, and Labuschagne always plays good against pink ball test. That's why his scores are also good. And Steven Smith, though he's not coming back to form, then you can imagine if Steven Smith comes back to form, then what could happen? You just couldn't even imagine. And you know that India have to win the series by 4-0 in order to qualify for the WTC final. Without relying on any other team's result, India can qualify in other ways, but they have to rely on other team results if they want to qualify by winning 3-0, 3-1, 4-1 like this. So they have to depend on other teams' results like Sri Lanka, South Africa, New Zealand, England, like these teams. But if they want to qualify without relying on any other team result, they have to win it by 4-0 or 5-0. So it is really looking difficult for India to win this test match from here, because India is in a really poor condition. The batters really batted very bad in the second innings too. Though Nitish Kumar Reddy is playing in 15 and RP Rishabh Pant 28, and India at the moment 128 for 5 after 24 overs. You can see the run rate is above 5, so that is not the concern. The concern is that your wickets are falling, means after 5 or 6 overs one wicket is falling, so that is a real concern for the Indian batters. And batters have to concentrate more on their batting, on their concentration power, I think, especially players like Rahul. He has a lot of concentration power, but in this match he got out cheaply by Pat Cummins in the wicketkeeper's hand. And Yashasvi Jaiswal need to control himself. He's always going for playing big shots. That's why he lost his wicket. But today, the ball was exceptionally well from bowler, and that's why he got out. And if you talk about Shubman Gill's ball, then I cannot say anything because it was really the great ball. I think it was the perfect ball. It was the best ball in this series till now. That's why Shubman was clueless to play that ball, because before that he was playing well. He was playing drives well on those kind of similar balls, but it swings swings very much, and that's why the Shuman misses the ball and hits the stump, middle stump. That's why I think he got out. And Virat Kohli's ball was also good. Rohit Sharma, yeah, ball was good, and he was away from cricket for a while. That's why I think he missed that ball completely. Otherwise, if he was in touch in cricket, so I think he should not miss that ball, because that was not too much exceptionally well. And Rahul's ball, that was not a good ball. He got out cheaply. I already said he got really out cheaply by Pat Cummins. And also Indian bowlers lacked few tactical approaches, because whatever I said, like Travis Head 140, then Labushan 64, you're letting the batters to score the runs. Means the Indian bowlers were trying to save the runs, not to get the wickets. What we saw yesterday, when Australia came to bat for few overs, something like probably 15 or 20, like this overs they played, or more than that, probably 25 or 30. So that time Indian bowlers were trying to get rid of the batters in order to not to concede the runs. But today, when Australian bowlers came under the lights, their main approach was to take wickets, not to get rid of the batters. That's why they got 5 wickets. And if India got 3 or 4 wickets yesterday, then it could be a different game, because Max Sweeney played a lot of deliveries, and that is the main difference between Indian batting and Australian batting. Indian batters are going to play their shots, retain their shots, and to play aggressively, score the runs. Whereas Australian batters were completely defensive. Their mindset was to not to lose the wickets. Their mindset was to save the wickets and score the runs later onwards. But Indian batters' mindset is to score the runs from the beginning. They are not caring about their wickets. They don't know the value of their wickets. That is mainly the main difference between these two teams. That's why I think Australia is far above in this game, and I think they will win this match, and the series will be 1-1. But yes, the match can turn over, because if Nitish Kumar Reddy and Rishabh Pant scores great innings, something like 100 plus partnership, then it could be a different game. It could be on both the sides, on Indian and Australian side. If India, I'm telling this one thing, if India gives 170 to 200 target to Australia, that is good target, because in which condition India is now, it's looking that they are going to lose this match by innings defeat. Though Nitish Kumar Reddy and Rishabh Pant plays well for few overs, and they have to give at least 200 target in order to win the match. And if you give 200 target, you have to then rely on the bowlers. The rest you have to left on the bowlers. The bowlers will do their work, then you have to rely on the bowlers completely. And always fielding, you have to do the fieldings well. So these are all the conclusions, that now the result is going to be 90% favor is going to Australia, because they are just 5 wickets to make India all out. If they takes 5 wickets within 100 runs, means the target will be something like 75 to 80. They will easily chase it. And pink ball is always being a threat for us whenever we play in Australia. Last time we got all out in 36, though this time we did not get all out for 36. But India gave a similar kind of target, 85 or 90, like that, in that test too. And the condition we are being now, it is looking like that they are going to give 70-80 run target, but that will be very much less. So India should bat well tomorrow. The first 1 hour, 1.5 hours, they should not lose any wicket. So they should not take any risks. Rishabh Pant is taking risks. That is good, because the runs are coming, and you are making the bowlers fear and you are making the bowlers fear and just not going inside a shell, something like that. That is a good thing that Rishabh Pant is attacking the bowlers, but at the same time you should be aware that you should not lose your wickets, because if Rishabh or Nitish loses the wicket, there will be no batters left. Like Ashwin, you cannot rely on Ashwin on this pitches, though he has 5 centuries in Test. All came in India though. Yes, he can bat, but in this surface you cannot depend on Ashwin completely. So that's all they have to think. They have to play softly first 1.5 hour, 2 hours. If India did not lose any wicket in the first hour, then I think they will score 100 to 110 runs, because they have the ability to score runs. Yes, there is few, means only 5 to 10% chance of India to win this match, because all will depend on all will depend on the batting lineup of India and the bowling lineup of India after that, if this gives a good target. So till now, thank you, take care, goodbye.